had an awesome time last weekend. I spent the night at my friend Ryan's house, and we got up at 4:30 on Sunday morning so we could drive to Sebring International Raceway to participate in a track day. So Ryan drove for 3 20-minute sessions, and during one of those sessions I got to ride along. When we got there, we had to replace his road tires with his track tires, and then it was time for his first session. About 2 hours from now, I'm gonna get in one of those cars. Now I know you guys might be wondering, what kind of car does Ryan drive? Don't worry, we gave you the details.
This is a 2003 BMW M3 E46. Obviously a convertible, it's carbon black.
Right.
And I've had it for 2.5 years now.
Okay.
And done quite a lot to it because it was pretty much stock when I bought it, and now it's not really stock. It's got a TC Klein single adjustable coilover suspension. It's about 1 inch to 1.5 inches lower.
All right, let's see.
All around. And obviously you can see the brakes. They're CSL rotors in the front.
Yeah.
And then a Stop Tech big brake kit in the rear. And the wheels are D-Force something from Turner Motorsport, but they're very lightweight. They're only 18 pounds each, so it's it cuts off, over all 4 wheels, it cuts off about 30 pounds of unsprung rotating mass, so you really do feel a difference from that. So obviously the S54, I'm not really sure what kind of air intake this is. It looks like it was on the car when I bought it, but it looks like it's part of the Group M kit, and then part of the AFE intake, obviously. And then it's got underdrive pulleys from Turner. It's got Fab Speed headers and a ECU tune from Epic Motorsports. And never had a dynoed, but I know it's slightly faster than a stock coupe, which is about 400 pounds lighter. So my friend's got a stock coupe, and this one pulls on him just a little bit.
Roughly how much horsepower?
Hopefully it's over 300 at the wheels. That's what I would expect. I'd expect probably like 305, 310 at the wheels. So whatever that translates to, like 370, 375. And you can see the suspension here. It's the camber plates from TC Klein. Fully adjustable camber and caster. All right, so on the interior of the car, originally it was the cinnamon colored interior. So you can still see the back seats and the door panels are the cinnamon color. And then but then the seats are Sparco R600s, which just got them online, and they're mounted on, they still slide forward and back. And these are, I actually weighed these on a scale just because I was curious. The stock seats were 80 pounds, these are 50 with the brackets and everything. So
it's like 60 less pounds
Yeah,
in the
60
car.
less pounds, that's
Cool.
a lot. But I think the biggest difference in the seat, and what people don't think about, is if you are on a track, like how much more kind of like at one you feel with the car. That's kind of a cliche, but
Yeah.
you really do. It really does hold you in tight. You don't move at all when you're on the track, especially with the harnesses too. So.
Yeah, those things are pretty cool.
Yeah, so the steering wheel, I had it wrapped, and then all these console pieces, it was done by Kobe Wheel. I think they're in North Carolina. And then the shift knob is from VAC Motorsports, just a custom. You can get anything engraved on the top. So
Cool.
I got that. And I did a very cheap carbon fiber wrap myself, which needs to be redone, but yeah, that's what the Florida heat does to it. And then you probably can't see the pedals, but they're Turner Motorsport pedals. Very grippy on the brakes and clutch, and then slippery on the gas.
Cool. What would you say is your favorite part about the car?
Obviously the motor, like that's why you buy the car. Revs to 8,000. It's set at 8,200. The limiter, so
cool.
Yeah.
And then it was time for me to get in the car with Ryan. Now Ryan's let me drive his car during autocross events, which is something a little bit different, but I don't think I'm quite qualified to be driving on this course.
Not bad, dude.
Check out the footage. This was so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. It is mind-blowing how fast these cars go through the corners on the track. Now don't get me wrong, I was really nervous, but I know Ryan's an awesome driver, so I trusted him. Let's take a quick look at his last session. was the end of our day at the track. Before I go, Ryan and I are going to leave you with some final thoughts on the day. I hope you enjoyed the video.
So what was your favorite part?
My favorite part?
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was being scared, but at the same time having confidence that you knew what you were doing. Yeah. So overall, were you satisfied with your performance?
Yeah, I mean, I had fun, and the lap time was, 2:32 is not exactly slow, so
Yeah.
it was
That's
definitely fast.
For me, like I said earlier, the one thing that I take away from this was I have a new respect for race
what a
car
car can do.
drivers or just
Oh,
driving
yeah.
on a track in general,
Me too.
because driving on the road is like no comparison to driving on the track.
No.
Because when you get nervous turning like on a sharp turn on the highway, like this just blows it out of the water.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't make physical sense the way that this car sticks to the track going into those turns. So
It does.
I think I was really impressed by that. I think that was the most incredible part.
Yeah.
What was the fastest turn?
Bishop's Bend, which we didn't go flat out, but I think later on I finally got the guts to go very close to flat out. It was probably about 110.
110 around that
So,
turn?
yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for inviting me to ride along
of
with
course.
you, man.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had fun too.